Hello everybody and welcome back to Stealwing 33 Plays Enter the Gungeon. I'm Stealwing 33 and today we're playing as the pilot. So I am back from my small vacation. I went to Michigan to visit my grandparents over the weekend because my grandfather received an honorary document from Michigan State University, an honorary degree, an honorary doctorate, not document, from Michigan State University. So I had to go up there and visit them. And then Sunday was Mother's Day. So I've been busy for the whole weekend. Hello, Princess Lady. You can't afford my blessing, be gone then. Alright, fine, be that way. I don't know what that lady does. Between episodes, I accidentally did a warm-up run on the Let's Play file. So I bought the Patriot and an item called Nano Machines, and we completed the Frightful and the Grey Mauser quest. We got a gun called the Wand Cannon, or a bundle of wands, or something like that. Seems pretty cool. We'll see what we can get into. But today we're going to play as the pilot, and my strategy right now for the rest of the Let's Play here is that we are going to try to beat the game as the pilot in the Marine without worrying about the bullet parts and stuff like that. If we get the opportunity to do so, we will attempt to do so. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a goddamn savage, but I want to try to beat the game with both of these characters before we start focusing on the parts. My reasoning being that I want to know that I can beat the game as all the characters before I have to get myself stuck in a loop. That, and it also feel like it's like a stepping stone kind of thing for me. Beat the game with all the characters without getting the bullet, and then do it with the bullet. It feels good to me to do it that way. If you don't want me to do that, I will instead switch to focusing on the bullet. But this is what I think this is the best strategy for now. Right now, and it's also going to like extend the lifespan of the Let's Play. Not that it's ever going to stop, because there are, we can play the game infinitely. Each run's different. I don't think I'll always beat the game, and if we do, it'll always be beaten in a slightly different fashion than it was beaten before. I mean, we saw that already with the 2 times I've beaten Gungeon at this point. The first one being pretty easy because we got a lot of crap like right at the very end of the match. Or right at the very end of the run that like really helped out. The Mega Man Cannon, the Commando, stuff like that. The other one being very different, working with what I consider to be C-tier weapons. The MAC-10, the Shield of the Maiden, stuff like that. Really coming together at the very end to make a very potent synergy. One that I didn't think was going to be the case until it came together, but it ended up working out, and we ended up winning the match. If you haven't watched those 2 episodes, I would suggest going to watch them. I believe they are called Belly of the Beast and Unlikely Hero. Showing the difference between they're both winning runs, but they're both very different winning runs. The Belly of the Beast run was very strong for a good portion of the game, while the Unlikely Hero one was not. Quite the opposite. I actually was pretty certain we were going to die on the 4th floor. I'm going to use the lockpick here because I have no respect for brown chests. Okay, that'll be nice for later in case we get hit, so we'll remember that that's there. Also known as the mini-map will tell me that that's there, and we'll be good. But it goes to show that you can beat the game with what I would consider to be subpar items. Not subpar in that, like, they're not great, but subpar in that, like, they're C-tier. They weren't something that, like, I was blowing away rooms left and right. Like, I had to try, and I had to do the things that, you need to do in a Gungeon run, but, like, I was destroying the room. When we had the Mega Man Cannon, we were destroying rooms in one hit. Like, yes, it was down as, like, the 5th floor. And we, like, breezed through, like, the entire back half of the game. We were really struggling on floor 5 during Unlikely Hero, and we almost died to the Hydra gun. Dropped down to 1 HP, figured out that apparently the Shield of the Maiden plus a machine gun type weapon is crazy good. Crazy good. So good, in fact, that I'm going to consider that like an S-tier synergy. Basically being indestructible after a clip of ammo is kind of dope. The equivalent, basically the synergy made it so that it was whenever you reload, gain temporary invulnerability that you can move around. Pretty good. It doesn't last very long, but it doesn't matter when, after I've unloaded a clip into the Hydra gun, it comes back, right? So, highly reusable, highly good. I think I need to turn the sound down now, because now I So I had turned the music back up before because I was having trouble hearing it in my earphones. But now I think I have to turn it back down because now I've made my mic slightly quieter, I guess. Flash Ray is garbage, and I'm not going to bother wasting money on it. I will instead buy a key, and we will hope that the other chest is not garbage. I now kind of wish I hadn't lockpicked that first brown chest because I would have preferred to open it if we have the keys for it, which I now realize we do. I realized before that we did not. But, you know, before is not now, and now is now. So, there you go. Hindsight's 2020 and all that jazz. All that jazz. Going to go see Chicago on Tuesday. Managed to land myself a date with a friend of mine, and I'm actually very excited about it. We've been on a date since my girlfriend and I broke up. Well, my ex-girlfriend and I broke up in, like, like November of last year or something like that. Soon later than that, like January of last year. So it's been about a year and a half since I had like a date with somebody, and I'm very excited about it actually. Heart Locket. Heart Locket's good, but I need a gun, dude. I mean, I guess we can go down to the bonus floor, but I really don't want to. We'll see what we get from the boss, and we'll see if we're strong enough to go down to the sewers. It's Bullet King. I can beat Bullet King using the Rogue Special if need be. I would not prefer to do so, but I can do it. Rogue Special. The reason I don't want to do it with the Rogue Special is because it's just going to take 100 years. You can see that I'm not doing like terrific damage. Each clip's doing maybe a ninth or maybe an eighth of his HP, which is not. No, it's less than that. It's significantly less than that. Like, it's pretty bad how much damage this thing does to the boss. It's not terrible, but it's not good. We got hit. Well, that sucks. No mastery on this, but getting the Heart Locket is going to make up for that, which will be fine in the long run, so to speak. Sucks that we got hit, but I just lost focus for a second. I was focusing on aiming and trying to figure out how much damage I was actually doing to this jackass before, and then I got hit because I got distracted. But that's on me. You know, something I'm working on. Doing this with the fucking Rogue Special is not the ideal way to do this. You can see that, like, so it basically comes down to I'm gonna get hit eventually, right? At some point I will lose focus. I'm only human, and it's gonna be at some point I'm gonna get hit. So the less time we spend on a room or a boss fight, the less likely I am to get hit, right? And, like, we don't have any, like, defensive items. We don't even have, like, a gun that does, like, a moderately larger amount of damage. We're using the default pistol. And, this is why guns are important in Gungeon, you know? Your default starter pistol is not something you want to be using for very long, okay? Just isn't. Anybody who tells you otherwise is trolling you pretty hard. The reason you don't want to keep using this for very long... Hey, we got the Bundle of Wands. Bundle of Wands is a shotgun, apparently. Interesting. This might be good enough for us to go down to the next floor. We also have a key. This is the fireplace room, and I know there's a water container here. So we'll be able to make this happen pretty easy, if I had to guess. Let's bounce it all the way over there. Then bounce it... come on. Ah, oh, come on. Maybe it'll be easier to do it like this, and then do it like. Come on. I got this. So we do it like that. Bounce it off that wall. Should bounce. Yeah, there we go. Let me do it like that. There we go. That helped out a little bit. Still didn't make it terribly easy, but it helped out a little bit. There we go. Nope, that didn't work. Go ahead and kick that up there. Stop it, kick it back down, stop it, kick it this way. Fantastic. The reason we're going to the bonus floor is because I think the Bundle of Wands might be... might be good enough to do it, and we have an extra key to do on that floor, and we have armor. All of these things should make that floor reasonable, and it's as if we had gotten mastery on this floor, because we did get the Heart Locket. Yes, I'm aware that if we had gotten mastery, we would be a heart piece ahead, but it's very unlikely that I will get a Heart Locket, and getting one means I'm taking it as a break even, right? We screwed up on the boss fight and got hit a couple times, and so now we're taking what we got. And I'm making myself feel better, so that way I don't get salty like I did a couple episodes ago. That was bad. Yeah, this Bundle of Wands is good. So Bundle of Wands does transform, it polymorphs bad guys, right? You saw that guy turned into a chicken, and then I promptly shot him in the face, like that guy. So that counts, they're dead. For all intents and purposes, the game considers the chicken dead, right? I can shoot it, and I can roll into it to make it really dead, but I don't have to. And that's why all the magical guns have that effect on them. The nice part about that is that it does instantly kill the bad guy, and it's just a chance. So, and you guys know how I feel about random chance to kill people from my XCOM Let's Play. I love it. Even if it's like 5%. It's still great. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Let's cross here, and then we'll go this way. Well, okay, that's fine. We'll just... whatever. Okay. We lost our armor. I always lose armor on that room. I still haven't figured out how to do it correctly, which is on me. I need to figure that out, because at some point I'm going to need to stop taking hits from that room. That will probably never happen. Probably be a room that I take hits on forever. But taking one hit on the roly-poly-oly room is not too bad. The map is interesting. I'm more interested in buying a key. Much more interested in buying a key. Go ahead and wipe that guy out. Wipe that dude out. Kill that guy. Roll. Nope, didn't have to roll there, apparently. Roll. Roll. Okay, we took a little bit of damage on this room. Not happy about it, but it happened. I'll use crying over it now. Wand gun, not bad. I don't know if it's great, but it's not bad. Hopefully we find a chest. Hopefully I want like a machine gun type weapon. That would be kind of dope. I could really get into something like that. I don't want like... I'm not saying I want like the MAC-10 again or anything. Gungeon ant? Suspect. Suspect weapon. I don't know if I like the Gungeon ant very much. It's certainly not the worst gun that we can have, because it lights people on fire. It does it over a fairly decent area, which is good. And when it's in fire mode, it actually is like not bad. It does mean it is bad for me to reload this thing kind of constantly, which is like a habitual thing that I do from shooters young and old. But you know, whatever. We should enter every room in oil mode, and we should eventually do something about that. If we get another gun that's kind of we'll feed the Gungeon ant and that gun into the gun muncher, but we have not, so that is fine. And I don't think there were any guns in the shop. I think it was 2 keys, so we'll see about that. We'll see about that. We'll do that thing, dooley. The nice part about the Gungeon ant is you can also keep pushing people into the fire, because of the way fire effect works in this game. And if you like have the room lit on fire and you bounce the oil bombs all over the place, it will hit everything. Like, the fire keeps going, essentially. So if you oil bomb all over the place and then light the room on fire, then switch back to oil, you can just oil all over. It's not bad. Very, very good against Blobby Lord, because it's dot damage and stuff like that. But we'll probably light the room on fire, then switch to the Bundle of Wands or something like that in order to really get full impact out of our build here. I use the term build very loosely, so to speak. There we go. That guy's burning up. Burning it up. Burn that guy up. We'll use the rest of the rogue special on him, because screw it. See no reason to waste more ammo on one unit. One unit we can take down pretty easy with any gun. I could kill... Ooh, laser sight. Laser sight's super dope. Increases the accuracy of every gun that you get for the rest of the game. The reason it's good is because it makes guns... makes all shotguns super great. And it makes some guns, like the particleizer, it makes them like crazy good. The particleizer are already kind of good, but it gets even better if you have the scope on it, because then you can't really miss. There are guns that I would consider better with the scope than others. For instance, I do think any shotgun-based weapon is instantly better with the laser sight than other guns. of similar caliber. I mean, you know, we're talking, like, if you have, like, the elephant gun, that's, like, demonstrably better than, say, like, the regular shotgun, but that's because the regular shotgun does less damage in general. Yeah, they gotta be on the same, it's gotta be an even playing field if we're gonna talk about shit, right? Not only that, it also makes it easier for me to see where my bullets are gonna go, which I know seems kind of silly because I have a reticle and I'm using a mouse and they're going where I'm clicking. But you'd be surprised how often I get kind of, not lost, but kind of confused. Do I want to do the map? How many blanks do I have? 3 blanks. No, let's just buy the key. Alright, let's do the boss fight. And we'll see if we can manage. Let's see if we can manage that. We got 2 HP and 3 blanks. Blobulord, not terribly hard. I normally only get hit once on him, right? So hopefully we will continue that trend, if not better. That's my hope, at least. Go ahead and blank that. Wanda Gun's not doing a terribly good job about this. Oh, there we go. Whew, hot damn. Let's never do that again. Blobulord taking some damage, but not a terribly large amount. Just blank that. And we'll reload. Light Blobulord on fire a little. Get some dot damage going. Switch back to the wand gun here. Alrighty. There we go. There we go. There we go. Good. Fantastic. Good motif against the Blobulord. Stay away from him. His attacks are kind of slow. So if you stay away from him, you have more time to react to them. But they are scary, right? So they do cover large areas. But if you stay away from him, it's not terribly difficult to handle a lot of his moves. The only one you got to really be careful about is the bouncing attack. I warn you about it every episode. Every time we fight Blobulord, I warn you about the bouncing attack. It's the only one that I've never really been able to, like, predict super good. We got mastery on Blobulord, I thought. But I guess we just got explosive rounds, which are super good. We know that they're super good because they're what made, God, they made a gun of ours super crazy good. What was it? Oh, it was the big iron from that run where we won the first time. Yeah, that was nuts. The same effect will occur for the bundle of wands, and the same principle applies. We fire lots of bullets in per shot with the bundle of wands. Each bullet has a percentage chance to be an explosive bullet, spread out over all of our things, which is, you know, not bad. But yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a good effect. I'm happy to have it. Bundle of wands was already kind of good. Now that it is explosive, it is a little bit better. Not by too much, to be honest, but a little bit. It's enough better. Yeah, there we go. Got a blank. Nice. This will be the floor where we find out if we're fighting the Beholster or not. Which will be fun. Looking forward to that. Alright. Explosive rounds making quick work of a couple of these guys. Bundle of Wands actually, you know, I don't know if I actually like this gun or not. It's not bad. It's definitely like B tier. But I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's good, you know? I don't know if it is B tier or if I'm just saying it's B tier because it's the only gun I have that isn't my starter pistol, and that makes it amazing by comparison, I guess. But, like, you can kind of see that, like, I'm basically stuck using either the Bundle of Wands or the Rogue Special, because I can't really make use of Gungeon. I mean, I can, but it's not in my favor to do so, so to speak. You know, I don't mind the Gungeon. I think it's a good gun, generally speaking, but do think that it is not good for the present situation that I find myself in. I would prefer to have something a little bit more direct, I guess. Dot weapons are generally not bad. I definitely consider all of them to be C tier at the worst. But, you know, I do wish I had a more direct weapon, because the only one I have otherwise is the Bundle of Wands, which, you know, it isn't bad, but the clip size is kind of small and it takes a million years to reload. I would kill for, like, what would I kill for right now? Like the Winchester. Can't get behind the Winchester. What is that? 38 special, like cop gun. Cop gun, not bad. And it is more direct. Let's save our money. Let's see what we get out of the chests. Because I do want to try to get, like, the primer and shit. I just agreed to not focus on it. We're gonna go down to the... Oh, no! I didn't want to go down now. I missed, like, all those chests and a boss item. Shit. Shit. Okay, this is terrible, by the way. This is a disaster. Unmitigated disaster. To say the least, this is an unmitigated disaster. And that's being kind of friendly to me, to be honest. Disaster, disaster, disaster. Not happy about this at all. First of all, the boss down here is a fucking bullet sponge because he's got HP for days. He's got HP. But not only that, we also didn't get either the chests or the boss item on the last floor. We didn't get to see if it was the beholster or not, but alright, that's fine. We'll deal with it, I guess. Nothing else I can do. I mean, there's literally nothing else I can do about this. Like, I'm sort of just stuck in this, like, terrible situation. And there's no reason to complain, no reason to bitch, because this is the situation we find ourselves in currently, and, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Totally fine. I hate this guy. He's dead now, so that's fine. We got 4 blanks because we retained all of our blanks from the last floor, I guess. We got 4 blanks, 2 armor, and I haven't been hit yet, so positives, right? There are positives to what's going on right now in my life. There aren't many. I'm gonna be honest, there aren't many, but there are positives. I guess we're gonna stick to the rogue special for a little while here, much to my absolute chagrin. Absolutely terrible. I am embarrassed to have caused such a catastrophe in this Gungeon run, because it had promise. I'll be honest, it was not bad. 5 blanks, we might be able to fight the boss on that much. We need to get ammo or a better gun. Like, now. We need, like, there needs to be a gun on the shop. The sling? Shit. We'll buy the sling. Not happy about it, though, because the sling is... You know what, the sling, every sling bullet will be... Oh, I guess it's not like that anymore. I was like, every sling bullet should be explosive, because they're the only ones I'm firing, and I have a passive. That's how it works for fire. It must be different for explosive, I guess. I don't know. But I thought that's how that worked, because it works on the crossbow like that. Like, every crossbow bolt was explosive. Maybe maybe explosive's different. Maybe explosive's different than fire and poison and shit. That's possible. I guess this is what I get for being impatient. I knew at some point I was going to try to go down to that floor, and I was going to screw it up and end up going down to this floor without, like, weapons and shit. I just didn't think it was going to be today. But whatever, that's fine. We've only been hit once. We're recovering HP. We've got the sling now. The sling is helping. It's not good, but it's helping a little bit. I do wish we had literally any other gun in the game. I would take, you know, there's the old favorites, the Mega Man gun, the Dread gun, some of, like, the bigger guns, but, like, I'd take, like, an AK right now, to be honest. I would take the M16 would be super dope. I want the 38 special now. Now that I know we're gonna skip the floor, basically. Oh, just keep rolling. Roll forever. I don't know how that worked. I don't think that should have worked at all. I just kept rolling into them, and they just died. I'd take the 38 special. If I had known I was gonna get stuck down here, I would have bought it. But this is a disaster, to say the least. The laser sight helps with the rogue special's accuracy a little bit. It makes it a lot less shit, but it's still not the ideal weapon for the situation at hand here. To say the least, it is not an ideal weapon for the situation at hand. I believe that is an understatement, implying that there was ever a situation where this is ideal. Let's go ahead and grab Bundle of Wands ammo. I think we're going to need this in order to clear a lot of these rooms out. Are you a mimic? No, you're not. Okay, we got the shield. Okay, the shield is not bad. We do not have a machine gun type weapon to make, like, fantastic use of it like we did last time. But that might be okay, because we do have, like, Bundle of Wands and stuff, which is fine. But we'll see. There is a chance that that this might be our saving grace here. If I can remember to use it regularly, it'll be fine. It'll keep us from getting hit fairly often, and it has a very, very quick recharge rate. So we've seen. I don't know if that's caused entirely by the fact that we had a machine gun, or if that was caused by the fact that we had heavy bullets, or what. But if it's on a per bullet basis, the shotgun will be the Bundle of Wands, I mean, will be very nice for it, because that means that every time we fire, we'll be hitting them with 3 bullets. Let's take the sling ammo. I'm not super big on the Gungeon ant. I think it's an okay weapon, but it's definitely like a C- D+ weapon. I don't know if I would really put too much clout in it. I don't think I could ever. You can't win the game with just the Gungeon ant, because you can't hit the final boss with it and have it be effective. It's also bad against, it's bad against this boss. It's bad against the Anaconda. Well, not the Anaconda. It's bad against the Gorgon. It's bad against not Treadnought. Treadnought you can probably make use of it. I wouldn't suggest it, because the Treadnought fight is already hard without you covering up part of the area you can run around in with fire at all times. You would mimic? You're not a mimic. Okay, what is that? The Cold 45? Saturday Night Special. Interesting. Okay, cool. There we go. There's a thing. Explosive rounds coming in handy. Let's open this up. Explosive Boy. Explosive Boy is actually worse than the lockpick. So what that thing does is it sets off all the explosive barrels on a room. And that's cool, I guess. Its big issue being that, like, it's just not... It's not worth carrying around. Unless you have... if you have Blank's Companion Ring, the bomb app is super good, because it's got a very, very low cooldown. You can use it, like, pretty much constantly. Cold 45 is awful, but it slows people, and it shoots very fast. So we're going to stick with it, because we need it to make the boss fight easier. So this boss fight is not easy, for the record. There's a lot of horse shit. We got hit already. I wasn't going to have any... I just want to win. Okay, I've never actually killed this boss before, because he does a lot of boosh. He does a lot of jammed attacks. He does a lot of stuff that's not super cool. The fire trails are shitty. A lot of stuff that I don't like about this boss fight. That we're just gonna sit here and let the Shield of the Maiden protect us for a minute here, for as long as it can, at least. That was the idea. Yeah. So the Shield of the Maiden's just got like a really low cooldown, or we keep getting weapons that just synergize super well with it. I'm not sure which one, but we died. Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna call it quits for this episode. We're gonna try again with the pilot next episode as well. I didn't mean to cut. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. So with that, thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you saw, let me know. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date on when I post more videos. And if you really like what you saw, leave a like. It helps the channel grow, helps me out a great deal. And of course, with that, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!